Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we will be doing our second of the day episode of Boomer Shooter Showdown. This is episode 11. We will be looking at 3 games released for Microsoft DOS in the year 1994. I think we will find that one of them is pretty good, one of them is pretty bad, and one of them is kind of mediocre. That's my guess anyway. We'll see once we're done what the rankings decide. Let us get started though with our first title of the day. The first game we are ranking is going to be Cyclones. Cyclones is, I believe, the very first release by one Raven Software, whose game Heretic we just played to end the last episode.
Welcome to AI Central Command, Havoc. I've read all of your test specifications and technical results.
Let me switch the...
I'm Catherine Hayes, Director of Operations and Chief Strategist for Advanced...
See if you guys can see that then.
I assume
Great.
your beta programming has prepared you for the level of performance that I will demand.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to my staff. This is Commander Trevor Shane, the most decorated soldier in this...
Alright, we're gonna skip over the FMV and get right to the gameplay. Alright, let's take a look at our... Let's configure. We got W, S, Q, E, A, D. We've got right shift for boost, space for jump. Select is enter. Weapon is left control. What if select was instead F? That seems to make more sense to me. Alright. And let's go over to the settings menu. Let's maybe turn this music down a little. This is a bit high for that, huh? Let's do that. And currently on easy. Let's all right, let's give it a shot. Okay. All right. So yeah, this game has an interesting control scheme. I would liken it to like GoldenEye for the N64, or any of Rare's games, in that you don't have a centered set cursor. Your cursor moves about the screen. That's being done with the mouse. And, I can turn by getting to the edge of the screen, again, just like in those games, and look up and down a little. And pretty much all of my controls outside of movement are based on hitting things on the screen. So I believe... what did we say this was? F, right? So, like, I believe hitting... Is it this? Do I hit it left? Yes, I hit the other button. And that brings up my menu. I hit this. It brings up my map. Which is crazy of all the things it can do here. I hit this. I don't remember what this does. I believe that lets me switch my weapon out. Yeah. Like I even have I have a separate jump button, but I can even use that there. Yeah, the whole thing is just an odd take on very early first-person shooter gameplay. Let us... We died. Let's try again. I feel like that went a lot better that time. Okay. Let's do a little more out here first this time. So I know there are a bunch of things that can be done out here. I believe... No. I know some enemies, let you... You can, like, pick up stuff from them by clicking over them, too. Hey, I believe... Yes. Okay, that's what this does. So then I can do that, and that, and that. Like him, he has a bio kit under him. And then you see I can switch to my weapon. Yeah, switch my weapon here. Yeah, it's a whole thing is just really, really interesting. Just in regards to how they have designed the interface and the controls here. It's all just, you know, so different from what anyone else was doing at the time, which I think is really interesting. I don't know that it was, you know, necessarily successful per se, but it was certainly interesting. I don't think it's awful either, mind you. Like, is not as good as a modern control scheme, but I actually would say it's far preferable to most control schemes from this year. Like, obviously, the version of Heretic we looked at was not the, you know, was not the original version. It had dramatically enhanced controls. But compared to how Heretic plays, if you do not have those enhanced controls, I would have to say this controls a lot better. Which, you know, makes it interesting to see that this is not what they, you know, would continue to go with. But the eventual controls that first-person shooters used, you know, were better than this. They made more sense than this, but these controls are not bad. They work. We should use our health kit. Okay. Everything is now full again. Okay, that is resolved. And then I think I need a key for this. Yes, or a locking mechanism must be online. Whatever. I need something. I can't do this yet. I believe that's the end of the level when we get to that point. Maintenance key required. Okay, can't do that yet either. Hmm. What am I missing here? Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. Nothing on either of those, right? These are both locked. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say I had to have missed a key in here. That was ammo. When the cursor turns green, that is your indication that there is something here for you. I don't see anything. I mean, I see more ammo. Okay. And just... I'm 90% certain this is just the exit of the level and there's nothing we do here, but just to be sure. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing I'm missing here, right? There's no key I'm not seeing. Alright. There you have keys, right? This is what Heretic normally looks like when most human beings play it. I just had played it way too much. But for most people trying to play Heretic, yeah, this is about how it goes. There it is. Gonna say, these crates actually let me get up on top of them, which almost guarantees that there is some sort of secret somewhere on them, and sure enough. Jesus, there are a lot of those dudes. Alright. We got the armory pass key. That's good news. We'll need that to get in those doors at the beginning of the area. Let's not shoot that. That all looks like suicide. Let's just walk out of there. Okay. I feel like... Hold on. Okay. I overwrote my previous save because I felt like I have, at times, died in this area. Okay, great. Okay, I have a lot of charges for this gun that I don't actually have. There's that gun. Damn. All right. Health gotten. Let's go back. Which was it? On this side was the other? Yes. Okay, and now I have full ammo. I have full health, full ammo. And now we can move on to the next level. This is great. I don't care enough to go all the way back to get the rest of that ammo. We have nearly full ammo for the next level.
Major Ducharme, commence phase 2 briefing. It's very important that you...
Yep, that sounds great. Do not harm the scientists. Understood. What do they look like? Are you a scientist? Nope. Definitely not. Okay. Well. Doesn't look like I can do anything with these. So I get that back up. Great. All right. Let's save again. Okay. Alien pistol ammunition. Nice. Whoa. Why did I come in here? Take a look at this one more time. That's it, right? There's nothing else in there. That's just that again. Alright, let's go into each of these rooms again. Again, I cannot press anything on any of these. Told me not to kill any scientists, but I have yet to see any scientists. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Door damaged, access denied. Alright. Well, I'm confused. Gain possession of Biolink key. Like, there's nothing here. I'm very confused. I'm not making up that there is nothing in this room, right? Been in there. We've been everywhere. I don't know where else I could possibly go. Making sure none of these guys dropped a key that I'm not seeing. There's definitely nothing else in here I can do. Like, there's no other anything anywhere. Alright, guys, hold on. I'm gonna look at a guide. I do not know what this game wants of me. Cyclones walk through. Game facts. Cyclones. No walkthroughs. Okay. Great. I'm trying to find something. Nothing here. There are no guides that I can find online. I could try to watch an entire walkthrough of it, but that doesn't sound like a fun experience. Let's see if there are any Steam guides available. Nope, nothing under Steam guides. Yep, there's nothing. I can find nothing on the internet explaining what I should be doing here. So, okay. back where we started again. Still no indication that that does anything. No indication that anything in here does anything. Right? No indication that anything over here does anything. No keys on either of them. Nothing on either of these guys. I'm just making full circles here this time. Right? There's nothing in any of these. Again, nothing to be pressed here. None of these do any actual thing. They're just window dressing, as far as I can tell. I don't understand. This seems like it's the only thing of note in here. And yet, nothing... Notice there's two doors here in front. Like, right? Here's... This is saying there's two doors. Like, okay. Ah. Now what? Ah. Access denied. Great. Thanks. There is this is not. This was not smart level design. That was too much. Okay. Well, shit. All right. Throw that switch. Oh, that just blocks that off. Okay. What does this one do? We should probably heal. Made it into a purple room. Got a pass key. That's useful. Need to switch over to this gun because we're running out of ammo. Hey. Yeah, I have a passkey. What do you think I just used? It's probably just... We missed something again, or is there some sort of random secret in here again? That if I hit on a bunch of stuff, I might actually find. Take a look at the map. Does seem to indicate that behind me there is a door of some sort. Along here. Yep. Okay. Is that good? Did I want to do that? Hopefully. I... Well, that doesn't sound fun at all. I also don't like the part, you know, where I'm nearly dead. Is there anything of note in here? It doesn't look like it. Great. Success. Access denied. Access denied. Okay. I think that that's enough Cyclones. So, Cyclones, the first game by Raven Software, the predecessor to Heretic that we played earlier today. And not necessarily the greatest game. Definitely better than our, let's call it, bottom 10. Let's start at number 19 with Catacomb 3D. Is it better than Catacomb 3D? Yes, absolutely. Catacomb 3D is obtuse and largely boring, and this is obtuse, but at least the action's good, and it's not as obtuse as Catacomb 3D. It's better than PO'd, better than Escape from Monster Manor, better than In Extremis, Terminator Rampage, Alien Breed 3D, Alien vs. Predator, Virtuoso, Zero Tolerance. Yeah, probably quarter 7. Yeah. Metalhead. I think we're starting to reach the point where this taps out. Do I put it one above Metalhead and below Aliens of Gold? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Cyclones as our new number 9. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. It is okay, but definitely not as good as our number 4 title, Heretic. Okay. Next up, we have, hold on. We need 2. Let me make sure my, yep, okay. Let me switch the Twitch category first. Our next game is the game I expect to place at or near the bottom of our list. Is it going to be worse than the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki? Maybe. Very well might be. We're going to find out momentarily. The game is truly awful. Truly, truly awful. It is the next game by the makers of Corridor 7, and it is Operation Body Count. Okay. Let's make sure audio's coming out of this. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. There it goes. Hold on one second. Let me move this over here so I can see chat. This is still too... Hold on. Can we make this... That's fine. So you'll notice that our game type options here, we can actually make this, yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, R, N, whatever that was, M. T, maybe, and M. Just in case anyone wants to know, and my very strong recommendation is to never play this. 1, 2, and 3 are your difficulty options. So 3 is your hardest, 1 is your easiest. R is N, T, and M are different types of multiplayer. I don't know anyone else who plays this game, and I'm never going to play this game again once we're done here. So Good luck finding a multiplayer match on this. Okay. We're gonna zoom. We're gonna go into full screen because I can't figure out how to otherwise see what I'm doing. And hold on. We need to. Can we re? There. Okay. I think that did it. Got us out of full screen. And now the screen is not larger than the monitor. Okay. Just so everyone knows, as you can see, I have plenty of saves here, which we are going to make use of in a bit because I have to show the start, but we have to jump past that eventually. All right. This awful looking thing is Operation Body Count. Operation Body Count is meant to be a game about counterterrorism. Like, you fight a bunch of terrorists attacking the World Trade Center. I know, oddly prescient. And you and you even have like a team, like a team of operatives that are assisting you. But before you do that, you have to get through the sewers. And this part here, I kid you not, is 10 levels. 10 levels of this. All of them look like this. The only enemy you face until like the final 2 or 3 levels are these rats. The only environment you see until the final 2 or 3 sewer levels are these environments. You do this for over an hour. You go through this awful sewer. For over an hour. It's really something else. You do have an auto map. If you didn't, I don't know what I would do. On the downside, your auto map only shows a very, very small portion of the map at any one time. Also, the sensitivity on, hold on. Game type, view size. None of these are any sort of, okay. Let's just continue. I'll just do it on my mouse. Hold on. Let's see, is that the, yes, okay. Sorry. Sensitivity is so low, I have to turn my mouse's sensitivity up to account for it because there's no in-game options. Luckily, I have a mouse with such capabilities. So you literally go through this maze here, like this, for, again, over an hour. Like, how long it takes you really depends on how lucky you get in trying to find the end of this maze, because the game certainly doesn't give you any hints. See, you could keep doing this for literally hours on end, trying to find your way out of this sewer. What do I have as do I have as use? It's clearly a secret here, because there's a hidden thing behind it, but I don't remember what... Hold on. We need to, go back to the menu and wait. That doesn't help us. It doesn't tell us the controls in the menu. Um... There's now something at the top of my screen that's being cut off. I can't see what it is, but it says something at the top of my screen now. But whatever. I should point out that these rats, they are very powerful. It is very easy for them to kill you at any point. Like, you will die a lot attempting to get through this sewer. The only reason I have not, here we go, is because I have armor here at the start, but I'm not going to find more easily. So once my armor goes down, these rats will chew through my health rapidly. Make sure, yeah, they constantly come up behind you and swarm you, so you need to be very, very careful. Turn the map on. Okay. You just can shoot them through the bars. This way maybe? Still don't need health. I do need more armor. Okay. Cannot go that way. That could be where we started. Uh-oh. We're getting attacked by a rat. Okay, can't go that way. There's actually no rat in here? Okay. So we're going to see if we can make it to the end of this level in a reasonable amount of time. We'll see this level, but then we're going to, you know, make the smart decision and move on to the next part of the game after you have successfully achieved this insanity. But yeah, just envision doing this in this ugly ass area over and over for hours and hours, fighting these rats. Eventually, you get like a shotgun. And some other enemies, by some I mean one other enemy, start showing up. At least it has mouse aim and an auto map. Like, honest to God, if it didn't have those things, I don't know that it would be bearable. Even with those things, though, we're getting attacked by something. Oh, it's a slime monster. That's what you expect in a game about terrorists in a sewer. Right? You don't... What? You don't normally expect slime monsters in your tactical shooters? How strange. Oh, I have to hit... Is it W? Yes. Okay. To wipe the splat off, you hit W. Oh, there's some armor. I should know... The game never tells you that. It is only in the manual, which I had to find a copy of online so that I could figure out how the hell I was supposed to get rid of all the splatters that made it so that you could not see. Nothing here. Okay. I'm very close to giving up here. Like, really, really close. I found a secret. I don't actually think it's a secret. I think I had to have gone here, maybe. No? Is there nothing in here? That's disappointing. Fuck. Alright, well, hold on. Let me hit W again to wipe my screen off. Alright, I think you get the idea. I don't think we need to keep going for another 8 levels of that. Abort game. Yes. Please. Alright. Let us load... I don't remember which one's which. We'll load this one first. See if this takes us where we want to be. Yes, okay. So, here is the game once you make it into the towers. And you have these dudes here, right? These are my my teammates, right? I've got a whole bunch of them here. And there's a whole bunch of keyboard commands you can press. But again, they're not listed anywhere in the game, only in the paper manual that I don't own. And therefore, I don't remember what any of them are. But you can give them commands. And they will vaguely sometimes kind of follow those commands. Not really, mind you, but kind of. Okay, hold on. Before we go, oh, too late. I was gonna say, enemies are gonna start coming. We gotta be prepared. Like that. That thing's coming. It's gonna be more. There's also, here's another gun I have. I have this gun, this gun, this gun. Oh no. And I think that's all I have at the moment. We're just gonna keep firing. Is that it? Did I get them all? I might have gotten them all. Great news. These are mines right here. Oh, someone's shooting at me. If you step on the mines, that's very bad. You see, like, over there. You don't want to step on those, because then you will die. What you want to do instead is get your dudes here to do it for you. So we'll see if we can get them to walk in there and blow that up for me. Well, they're making their way there. Let's see if this just works. Hello, dude. Could you please go in there? Yep, that's where we want to go. Yep, right in here. Nope, in there, please. In there. Go into the room. Yep, there we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. They're not blowing up. Why are they not blowing up? It usually works. Let's try shotgunning the mines. I'm at a loss. There's all like you can also switch which character you are. There's a button for that too. Oh, there's I have crosshairs I can turn on. I remember that now. All right, let's move on. Getting shot by something. You see, they're just saying random things to me. I should switch to my Uzi. Is this one mined? Ah. What has happened? Oh, my guy must have died, and now I'm playing as a different guy. At least that's my theory. No, my dude still seems to be there. Hello again. Alright, we're just gonna... He says I lose. What, can I not switch to my other guys now? As you can see, I have all the high scores. Every single one of them. Let's load the game again. Okay, before we continue though, hold on. I'm gonna pull up an actual manual. Come on. Operation Body Count Manual. Nope. Does Steam give me a manual, maybe? Yes. Steam gives me a manual. Great. Movement, we got. Hold shift to run. Spacebar to open doors, we got all that. Tab for map. Okay, F to cause them to follow. A to switch to the next ally. S to stay put. And H displays health. Double. Okay. Got it. So S to stay put, A to switch, F to follow. All right. Everyone got that? Let's hit F to follow. Yeah. And S just switches back and forth. And then they stay put. And now they follow. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. More? Okay, now we're going to cause them to attack. Found a secret. I found it because it was, shown on the map. Is that this type of ammo? Yes. Look at that. I need like full Uzi ammo. Things are going great this time around. Now, if I can manage to find an exit that isn't booby-trapped. It's not looking super hopeful, let me tell you. Well, what just shot me? I could have sworn something shot me. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, okay, here's my plan. Let's save the game here. Nope, not that one. And we'll try it again. All right. Here we go, guys. Okay, that time we were fine. Fucking nightmare of a game. Okay, guys, we made it. Come be helpful next time. How do these terrorists get these drones? It feels like a very, Jesus, do you see how quickly they killed me? I lost. That was my top score. Top score. do it again. Why can't I can't move forward? The game won't let me move forward. I don't know what to do. Let's go out the other door. That killed me in one hit. Let's try this one more time. Why can I not go up here? Something shooting me. Did I shoot enough drones? Can I exit now? Oh, this game is so fucking broken. Great. Now I've lost a whole bunch of health. I have to find that health pack. There is a health pack in here somewhere. But frankly, I feel like I'm just as likely to mistakenly step on a mine before I find it. So you know what? Fuck it. Of course. And I stepped on the booby trap and died. Alright, that's Operation Body Count. We're not I'm not gonna do this whole level again. Back to DOS? Yes, please. Alright. Let me slow my mouse back down. Nope, too slow. Alright. Back to the list. Alright. We need to hold on. Can we scroll down by in any way? The list? No, not really, right? No way I can. Okay. Well, at the bottom of the list, below what you guys are seeing, is The Legend of Seven Paladins and the Island of Dr. Radiaki. And this game is definitely down in that category. The question is, let's just start at the very absolute bottom here. Is it better or worse than the Island of Dr. Radiaki? Let's give some comparisons. Both involve you fighting rats in their early levels, although the Island of Dr. Radiaki at least has other enemies besides rats for you to fight. Also, I will say that Operation Body Count feels way better than the Island of Dr. Radiaki. It still feels terrible, but the Island of Dr. Radiaki might be the worst feeling shooter I've ever played in my life. That thing controlled so bad, it was mind-blowing. This, though, 10 levels of you wandering around those maze-like sewers fighting rats before you get to those levels in the building that are filled with booby traps that you can barely avoid. and then are filled with booby traps on the stairs that you have to take to go to the next level. It's mind-blowingly bad. Oh man, these are both such terrible games. And then, of course, you have The Legend of the Seven Paladins, which has enemies that kill you in milliseconds before you can even react. And Catacombs, Abyss, and Armageddon, which have such confusing and obtuse puzzles that they are virtually unplayable. Is this worse than all of that? You have allies in this. I have to say, I think this is the very first game on this list where you have AI allies. That's a positive. That's the first positive. That's the only positive. I don't think the execution of the AI is good. In fact, I think it's terrible. But they at least had the ambition to try something different. And so I will give them that. I think this is dramatically worse than Quarter 7, their previous game. I think Quarter 7 looks like a masterpiece compared to this. I think so. I said this was when we were ranking Dr. Radiaki. The Legend of the Seven Paladins. If you fix the one issue with the broken AI, then you have a functional video game that works, that is decently fun. There is very little you could do outside of redesigning the entire game to make Operation Body Count or Dr. Radiaki enjoyable. And so I think both of those games in my mind sit below Legend of the Seven Paladins. But for having the ambition to include AI and allies, and for having guns that function at the most basic level, I think Operation Body Count becomes our new number 31 and manages to stay above the utterly unplayable island of Dr. Radiaki. Island? It should be fortress. Why did I write island? The fortress of Dr. Radiaki. All right. Next up, we have Rise of the Triad. We're going to be playing the Ludicrous Edition, which is the version that was remastered by the remastering masters at Night Dive Studios. That's their logo. In fact, you are hearing right now. Okay, hold on while we... Let's go here. Let's go here. Get this. This should make this smaller so that we can... Okay, and then we need to switch this. Why are you not showing up? There you are. Great. Okay. Go back. Okay. Uncapped frame rate, diminishing light, ludicrous lighting, textures. We need more field of view than that. And go back. Okay. I'm just looking at all of our options here, because Night Dive is great for including just a insane number of that stuff. Oh, let's turn this off. We've got HUD here. Interesting. How do we want this? We want everything on the bottom like this? I think I do. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make the crosshair medium. We'll show the center dot. Show the outline. Green's fine. Camera shake. Let's turn that off. And we don't have a ludicrous option here for violence, so we'll just stick with high. And gameplay options. Interesting. Okay. WASD. Run with shift. Fly with home and N. That doesn't seem good, but okay, we'll deal with that. Next is up and down. Uses E. Swap weapons enter. Okay. This looks like we can manage all this. Alright. Who are we going to play as? This person has average speed, average health, and better accuracy. This person has fast speed, poor health, and good accuracy. This person is very slow, a tank, and good accuracy. Very slow, a tank, and good accuracy. Better accuracy, fragile, and very fast. And slow, great, good. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with the easiest difficulty because I know this game is insanely hard. Okay, we're doing it. This game is already so fast. This game is so fast. Look at this. I wonder how well this is holding up on the stream. I have this more or less covering the full screen, which is giving you the highest quality, but is also making this so I can't really see anything. Trying to see, is there... Got an extra pistol there. I found a secret. It's a pretty obvious one. It gave me some priest forage. How am I supposed to get out of here now? Ah. They're destructible. That's a key thing to know. Okay. Yeah, there's bounce pads in this game. Because this game is, again, insane. Some might call it ludicrous. Some of these secrets are very obvious. We need some sort of jumping something. We got a drunk missile. That seems like overkill for what we're trying to do here. Too much. Which one was it? Next one. There we go. Something in the last one too, it looks like. Nope, we're not gonna make that. Alright, let's move on. Yes. No. Oh well. I don't care about my score at all, really, so. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Success. More success. The enemies in this game sometimes plead for mercy, but they're Nazis, so I don't provide them with any. They should probably not have been Nazis if they wanted mercy. At least I'm fairly certain they're Nazis. If they're not Nazis, I apologize. Maybe I should have shown them mercy. Whoops. No, that's not the right key for that, huh? Okay. Thought I better check. What is... Jeez, I think they tried to gas me. But it seems that I got a gas mask. That was fine. Okay, I guess that hurts me in some way. You know, I think this might be a case. Hold on. Video options. Nope. Graphics options. Let's drop the field of view back down to 80. See if this maybe looks a little bit more natural. I think, yeah, okay. I think ultra wide field of view is just not something this game is great with. Okay. Who's trying to shoot me? What the actual... Did we get whatever that was in that back corner? I guess so. Nope. Okay. Is there... You wouldn't need to get on this thing here. You only have one or the other, it seems. This one does that. I feel like they're the same. You need the iron key. I don't have that, clearly. I missed. I missed again. I did not miss that time. Strange. All right. I found a shrooms. Oh, this is not good. This mode is I got a flame wall. I don't think I need that, but... Locked. Locked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I unlock something? Can I go here now? Here? No. Ah. Of course it appears to be locked. Why would any of these walls actually, you know, do anything? Someone shot me. Someone shot me again. Oh, now they're dead. Hmm. How am I supposed to get over that? Column moves. Where? To this column? What do we need to? Gosh, I don't know. I can fly. Where are those people shooting me from? Hmm. Aw, I lost my flight power. Boy. We're on a journey now. Ah. Okay, let's move on. Oh no. Batman Immortal? Let's move on. I got asbestos armor. Trying to figure out if there's something I'm supposed to be doing in here. A wall moves. Okay. So we need to figure out what that was.
Outsider.
Okay, I need a silver key as well. I'm going to see if that is also in here before I ride another elevator. Let's see. Whoops. Alright, I think we're good. Ow. Getting shot by somewhere. There we go. Oh no. Why? I feel like it's a trap. Let's not do it. I got God mode. Man, what am I supposed to do here? I don't have the silver key. This is where I... Somewhere, something moved in some way. Hmm. Okay, looks like I need to go this way and step on this plate right here. Now... We don't need to go over here. Okay. Success. And then I died. Where are we? Did this start us over? I feel like it started us over. Alright, well, that is gonna be Rise of the Triad, then. Alright, let's rank our last game here and then move on for the evening. Alright, Rise of the Triad. Let's talk a little bit about it. What we had there was a really ludicrous game, let's be honest. You've got unlimited bullets, you've got crazy launchers, you've got yourself being pinballed throughout the level. Just a lot of crazy shit happening. The levels are filled with, I would say, secrets and such, but not to such a crazy, obtuse level that it's impossible to find anything. And so, it's not as bad as some others. Let's put it that way. That said, I think some of those elements were added in the Ludicrous edition and were not part of the original game, although I'm not 100% sure what was, so we're going to rate it as we played it there. And I would say that was a solid experience. They added some platforming, which was fine. It wasn't great, but, considering what they demanded, it was functional. I wouldn't say I liked it, but I didn't dislike it. It was just there. I think the level design, like I said, it worked. It didn't give a sense of place, really, like we're starting to see in some of these. I think Heretic did a really good job of making it feel like we were actually in places, and even Cyclones to an extent did that. But you're not really seeing that, I think, here. And that's a shame for a game, that uses the build engine. I guess also with the build engine in mind, you saw a lot more destructible set pieces than you saw in previous games we looked at, because the build engine features a lot of destructibility. This obviously wasn't anywhere near the level of what you'd see in later build engine games, but you did see the ability to destroy a lot of the props throughout each of the level, and so that is definitely a unique element compared to everything we played thus far. Combined, like I said, with the fun to use and crazy weapons, and I think it's a solid game. I don't think it is an incredible game, but I do think it's really good, and considering the relatively low quality of the games on our list thus far, I think at least for now it's definitely a top 10 entry. I think I'd probably argue it's a top 5 entry. I think what it does is superior to Wolfenstein 3D, and I'm torn with putting it above Heretic or not, because I do think the level design here is much clearer and the pacing is much better than Heretic, but I do think Heretic does an amazing job for the time of creating a sense of atmosphere and place that is really noteworthy for the genre and something I really personally enjoy. Uh, hmm. I I'm gonna have to put this one below Heretic, and I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with that, and it's close. But I think for me, I prefer what Heretic is doing. But I could easily see someone arguing that Rise of the Triad should be at position 4 or even 3. I don't think I could accept an argument that is better than Doom or Marathon, mind you, but compared to uh Heretic and Iron Angel, I could see the argument. I think looking at all these titles, these top 4 here are all games that create an atmosphere, a tone, a place that makes it more than just a maze that you're walking through. And I think that's incredibly noteworthy and worthy of praise. I think as far as a pure shooter without that, I think Rise of the Triad maybe sits right now at the top of the list. But I don't think it's as good as these top 4. But I think it beats out Wolfenstein, Blackstone, and Cyclones as far as more traditional shooters. Although Cyclones has a fairly solid sense of place as well, mind you. Its issues are more mechanical in nature. But yeah, I mean, compared to Blackstone, Wolfenstein, Corridor 7, uh, you know, everything else I think is significantly worse than that. But and Corridor 7 isn't great, mind you. It's just compared to some of the real crap we played, it's not terrible. But I think of our top 10, Rise of the Triad stands as the best of what I might say is a Wolfenstein 3D clone style game. Whereas I think Marathon, Doom, Heretic are more of the next generation in a way of games where you're creating levels that are more than just levels, they're areas in a world. And so I do think that that puts them on a higher tier than the other games we've looked at. Again, there are some exceptions down here, but these are games that do many other things significantly worse. So yeah, that's our list right now. It is 33 entries long. And once I stop streaming, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to display it in the future so that you guys can actually see the whole list. Until then, thank you everyone for joining us this week. We'll be back on, let's see, on Sunday, I believe. We are not going to be doing a stream on Monday. And then we'll probably do one Tuesday through Friday next week. So we'll see you next week. Thank you everyone for joining us this week. We added 6 more games to our list here, giving us 33 boomer shooters in total, and we have plenty more to go. Next time, let's see. That does that. Next time, as I think I mentioned at the end of our previous episode, we'll be looking at a couple of Amiga games, as well as the Cyber Street demo, and then Doom 2. And after that, I don't have everything ordered for the episodes following, but that will bring us through 1994 and bring us into games released in 1995 and beyond. So 95 will still be, I think, games that I would consider part of. I think what we're looking at is a mix here of like first and second generation shooters, right? Like first generation being Wolfenstein clones, second generation being Doom clones. And I think we see something like a 2.5 era with Doom 2, which is still, based on the Doom engine, is not taking us into Quake territory yet, but we're going to see some games that do a lot more than what we have seen so far. Like 95 games, you've got Marathon 2, you've got Hexen, you've got Dark Forces, you have Terminator Future Shock, and you have a lot of very bad games too, but you have a lot of really great stuff, a lot of average stuff, of course, but a lot of stuff that is really gonna push the genre forward in a lot of ways. And we also, as we move into 95, we start seeing more console games, Saturn, PlayStation, in 95, and then 96. I think 96 will still just be Saturn and PlayStation, but by 97 we'll start seeing, of course, N64 games. So we will be looking through all of those starting next not next week, the following week. Next week, like I said, we'll be looking at Doom 2 along with some Amiga games. So thank you everyone for joining us this week, and we will see you all next time. Have a great evening, everyone.